time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself, I felt it in.
Man, sometimes the theme song, man, when that don't just get to rocking, you be like, go ahead, man. We need another verse, man. Anlo, man, we need another verse, man. We need one more verse on that. Man, welcome back. This is a special edition of Refuse to Lose. We're gonna try something new this week. Of course, we gotta start off with we gotta get the business out the way. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Make sure you use that comment section too, because the comment section is always lit. I'm not gonna say nothing about the Eagles today. We talking about basketball. Because the Lakers. But also we got an NBA and an NFL chat on Instagram. Every time we're on the show, y'all hear us refer to the chat, or when you see guests come on, and we're always going back to debates or just bid sessions that we have within the chat. Just if you want to join that, make sure you drop your name in your Instagram name in the comments. We can get you on there. We got, again, like I said, we got NBA, NFL. We just started college. We might have a baseball one coming soon. The chats are growing. Just think about when you think of the chats, just think about barbershop talk. There you go. And most importantly, enjoy the show. So today we got my man Vaughn on here. You see, we got the Eastern Conference thing going here, man. Like I wanna say something bad about the Magic, but I kind of like the Magic because of T-Mac, Penny Hardaway, Shaq in his early years. But when it comes down to it, I don't like y'all because I'm a Wizards fan. So I want to start off by saying a few more things, man. First of all, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Just woke up from a nap. I don't think everybody need to hear that though. So before we get into the business of things, because I know you got some things you want to get off your chest, I got a few questions I want to ask you, man. First things first. I know you grew up in the area. How you become a Magic fan?
See, a lot of people ask me that, and I'm not that guy that, just because I'm from an area, I like this team. I didn't really grow up watching the Wizards. Like, the Wizards wasn't my first team that I truly watched to become a true fan of basketball, to be honest. My first team that I truly watched, like, intense battle that made me really, really fall in love was when I watched the 4 finals of the Lakers versus the Sixers with Iverson and Kobe and Shaq.
Okay.
But what made me go to what made me go to the Magic, you said it, man, it's T-Mac. T-Mac is my all-time favorite player, and he was just crazy, man. He was the only superstar we had, only all-star we had at one point, and he was just dogging everybody. He was considered a top 3 shooting guard in the league at the time, him, Kobe, and Iverson. And, I just stuck with the Magic ever since. I'm just a true Magic fan. I took that route instead of, following my favorite player like a lot of people I know.
That's true. I'm glad you brought up that finals because, man, I cried when they lost, man. Iverson, they won the first game, and I was like, they got this.
Me too, man. I was all in with Iverson. Little guy getting it done. Because I didn't like Kobe and Shaq at all. Like, I hated the Lakers.
Bro, to this day. Like, it took till, like, after Kobe retired for me to be like, you know what? Kobe is a dog. Like, that's how much the rivalry stuck with me, man. Another thing, what was I going to say? I was right there because you said the Magic. What you think about that finals appearance with Dwight Howard?
Man, that finals appearance, man, it was amazing for me because I never seen my NBA team in the finals. I wasn't really watching that heavy when we had Shaq and Penny,
Okay.
I was like dipping and dabbing, but I wasn't a true Magic fan yet. I was just watching sports in general, and I wasn't that deep into basketball, to be honest. But when we had that squad, I knew that it was gonna be hard for us to win, just because Kobe, man. I don't know if you remember Mikael Petrus.
Yeah, I remember that run.
He was killing. Remember, he was killing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He wore the Kobe's throughout the whole playoffs. And guess what he did in the finals? He said, I'm not gonna wear the Kobe's because I'm going against Kobe.
Nah,
and Kobe dropped 40 on the first game.
Tripping.
And we lost because of that, really, because Kobe just took over, man. We had a lot of opportunities to win still. Dwight Howard missed some free throws. Courtney Lee missed the alley-oop layup at the end. However, Kobe Bryant, man. He was just making all those demoralizing shots that it was just crazy. But I was excited we made it. We was the best team in the East. I knew we was. Dwight Howard needs his respect, to be honest, because the teams that, that we were able to beat, and like he beat Bron, you know what I mean? And they said Bron ain't had nobody.
Too, right?
Yeah. Bron ain't had nobody. I mean, Dwight had a couple of guys, but he ain't had no superstar. Just like LeBron had a couple of all-stars. Agassi is all-star center. Mo Williams was an all-star guard.
Yep.
We had Rashard Lewis, and we had Turkoglu. Those are two main guys other than Dwight Howard. You can count Jameer Nelson too, but it's the same thing with LeBron. So I feel like Dwight Howard needed a lot more respect for that run back in the day, to be honest.
Nah, I gotta give you that. Just them being that defensive prowess with that team, man. The way the Orlando Magic was built at that time was it was perfect for what he was: rebounds, and then you dish out for the threes, like you said, Rashard Lewis, Turkoglu, and Jameer Nelson was a sleeper. That whole to me, Orlando Magic's always been a sleeper team. Right after the Shaq and Penny era kind of died off, the Magic was always that team that you'd be like, well, we could beat them, but then they'll show up.
Yeah.
I.e. me being a Wizards fan, always thinking that was easy money. Then we go down there and we lose by a dub, especially when y'all had Terrence Ross. But that's another story.
We still got him.
Well, okay. It's just like 3 players in the league that just show up when it's time to play Washington. He's one of them. He earns a contract every time he plays us.
We got y'all 3 more games, so I'll be sure to bet on him.
There you go. Make sure you do what's that? A prop bet for 3 threes or something, because he guaranteed to get you 3 of those. But hey, if you lose, I am not your financial advisor, so don't come back here in the comments. Don't try to find me. None of that. But I got one more question for you, man. Speaking of the Orlando Magic being a sleeper, right? And on the run that you guys are on, I see over the last 5 games, y'all beat one of the best teams in the East. Do you feel like right now the Magic are a sleeper team?
At this very moment, if we were to start the playoffs right now, we're a sleeper team as far as we can beat a team in the first round, possibly. But we're not a sleeper team as we can get all the way. I would say we have the ability to become a sleeper team because we still have a lot of young guys. We're still learning. We did just come off a 6-game winning streak. We lost last night by 1 point against the Hawks. It was a tough fight. We came back from double digits, and we just couldn't pull through. But we're learning how to become a consistent, good team. Even though we lost, we fought back. We executed down the stretch, and we gave ourselves a chance to win. And as long as we continue to do that and continue to grow, we definitely can be a sleeper team. We have all the pieces to definitely become a sleeper team.
Man, right now, the way the East looking, you 13th. And the Wizards are right in front of you. You a game back from the Wizards. And then the Bulls. And you seen what recently happened with them. Their whole locker room ready to jump on Zach LaVine after he just got paid. I don't know, man. I would say I see where you're going because you're a fan. However, I see more for you guys than actually what you're saying. You remind me of kind of like that Hornets team last year, where all the youngins the pieces finally gelled. And things are gonna start to blossom, especially because I got my boy Bobo down there. I wanted Bobo in the draft, and the Wizards again let Denver take him because of the injury. And I said, watch, when he gets healthy, he's gonna be a solid piece for somebody.
Yes,
and boom, that's what y'all did. Another person that you all stole from another team because of injury, Markelle Fultz.
Yes, sir.
Man, I know we got a couple videos that we want to show. So, which one you want to get to first?
Man, might as well go ahead and start with the dog, and that's Paolo Banchero.
Okay, I was trying to say the best for last, but
now this right here is against the Celtics' second game. Now, Jason Tatum did not play this game, I must say. However, the Celtics are still a tough team with or without him, especially in the regular season. Now, you see here, pull-up jumper on Robert Williams. He has that in his arsenal. Already hit 2 threes. Back down game, pull-up on a guard over 2 people. This is a 22-point first half by Paolo Banchero. Now, the reason why I want to show you guys this is recent footage of this him being explosive as a scorer. Now, that's a guard checking him up top right there, Tomo.
Yeah.
Step back, 1 dribble 3. Now, 6'10" with that size, he's only going to get better. He's also a willing passer. Also, the guy's a great defender. The game against the Clippers, which I believe started our streak, we played Kawhi Leonard and PG played. And he checked Kawhi Leonard down the stretch. And Kawhi Leonard kept trying to get free off picks, but with his size and his athletic ability, his ability to move, he couldn't get free from him really. So that's another thing about him that I really love. And he's getting better from the 3. His free throw percentage is getting higher. And another great thing I love about him, he's a great teammate. He loves when his teammates ball out. He loves when Bobo doesn't move. He loves when Markelle Fultz take over at the end. He loves that. He's not a selfish player at all. And that's a characteristic our whole team is really having due to our coach, Jamal Mosley. Shout out Coach Mose.
Man, feels good when you got a young team that can just come together, man. I wish the Wizards could have got that draft pick. They won't make the playoffs. I ain't gonna keep making this about the Wizards though. Well, a few more things. I'm looking at your roster, right? So I see you got Gary Harris,
yes sir,
Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Isaac, RJ Hampton. That's a nice move, and Franz Wagner. But I know we want to talk more about Pablo, but I don't really like Duke players like that. But we gonna wrap this Pablo up because I got a gripe with him anyway because that game last night. I had y'all winning, and then I seen that he fouled my man so they could score.
I know. That was a costly mistake because it hurt me too. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm end up having
7 in a row.
Man, I'm end up having to call that phone number in a minute. I keep gambling, but as far as him being a rookie right now, I remember the last time you was on the show, we talked about it. We were saying like, who's a bigger challenge for him, or who else do we see in the running for Rookie of the Year? Because right now it looks like he's a clear runaway. But I got to bring it back. Because we're talking about the Orlando Magic. Like, who do you feel like is a bigger challenge for Apollo right now for Rookie of the Year?
It was Mathurin from the Pacers. He's dropped off a bit recently. And it's another guy that I see up and coming who's actually starting, who's actually has the green light, and he's playing better and better. And his fan is in the comments crying. and I'm talking about the Pistons, Jaden Ivey. I think he's a tough player. He had a poster dunk the other night. He plays with a lot of energy. I mean, he's fearless, and he has it all, really. His jumper can get better, of course, like most rookies that come in that are like raw. But other than that, the guy, he has it all. I think he's averaging about 15 points right now. And I believe it might go up to about 17 because he's a very aggressive player. The Pistons don't have a lot of scoring that's like high-powered, I would say. Like guys that can just go for 30. I would say that. They have a lot of guys that can average about 15 and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that like only person is probably Bohan. He can go off for about 30 or 25 or something in the night. But other than that, Jaden Ivey's the next guy up. So I feel like he has a chance of being the runner-up because we know who the winner is.
I mean, flat out. Flat out. My man right now averaging almost like 22 points a game, 4 assists. Like,
yes,
I don't know what to say about it because most times when rookies come into the league, you know, they kind of stumble upon greatness. You know, they stumble their way into it. It looks like he just was ready for the league once he got here. Like first game, what was it? Summer League. He showed off a little bit. Now he's just like, maybe I want to say, I don't know. No. I'm gonna give him his props. The kid's balling. Because, you know, with the media and everything, because it's Orlando, right? You know, sometimes you don't get the just due that you're supposed to get.
Right.
But it's also weird because when LeBron went to Cleveland, like who wants to talk about Cleveland, right? I mean, nobody cares about Cleveland for real, all the way down to the Browns. Nobody wants to talk about Cleveland. But you got Paolo right here balling, and you see no media coverage about it. Like, how you feel about that?
One thing I can say, the media is the media. They really don't know. They don't know. I said this in the chat. Like I was like, we played the Pistons first game, man. It's the number one pick from this year versus the number one pick from the year before. And it's like nobody, like nothing was said, nothing, nothing. You know. So it's the whole LeBron thing, though. I can't compare him to LeBron. LeBron had way more hype coming in. He came in, he was winning more games and things like that. Like once we start winning more, then I believe that we will actually, he will get his just due. But right now, I don't like the fact, I don't hear much about him really at all. Like I haven't heard First Take talk about him, Undisputed talk about him, ESPN really say nothing about him. I don't hear much about him at all, but I know that it's because he's like you say, he's in Orlando, and Orlando gets overlooked. They don't even talk about Bo or Markelle Fultz, like nobody on our team really. So until we start winning and we're gonna make them see what they missing, then it's gonna happen.
I mean, it's a gift and a curse. I mean, I kind of like I want the kid to get his props because you know that's how you get more votes. Because when more eyes get on you, then you get more votes for Rookie of the Year. Because sometimes you can get overlooked, like i.e. Blake Griffin. First of all, let's talk about the NBA and that rule where if a rookie gets hurt, the next season they played, it's their rookie year again. Like that, they should get rid of that. But it'll just be a guy like the dude from the Spurs or somebody like that who will just be on like 4 or 5 games. He'll have a highlight reel, and now everyone will just be like, well, we forgot about Paolo because we seen, or let's use Jaden Ivey, matter of fact. We seen him dunk on somebody. So once the kids get a hold of that, they're like, well, he should be Rookie of the Year because he dunking on people. Meanwhile, your man in Orlando doing his thing. The flip side is for someone like a Markelle Fultz who went through what he went through with the 76ers, it kind of helped rebrand his career because now he could slowly get back into the gist of things. And look at him now. He's balling. So I know we got another clip we want to get to. Let me know which one we want to talk about. Who we talking about next, man?
I mean, you brought up Markelle Fultz, you know. You might as well go ahead and talk about Markelle Fultz then, right? You know. Yeah. Markelle Fultz. Now, this is Markelle Fultz. First game against the Celtics. He took a bad shot, a 3 off the late shot clock. He gets the rebound, makes a tough turnaround fall away, mid-range shot. Comes back next possession, does another pull-up right over the center. I mean, these are closeout buckets in the fourth quarter against the top team. I believe now they do have Tatum this game as well, so they were at full strength, and this is the first game Robert Williams came back. So one thing I want to say about Markelle Fultz is this guy's a general, man. He knows how to run the show. He's 6'4". He has nice size on him, so you're not gonna get up on him and rough him up. He finishes with the best of them. He'll dunk on you if he has to. And his jump shot has gotten way better since the first time we saw. He hit 2 threes last game that we just lost yesterday. He hit 2 threes yesterday against the Hawks. Like, he's a willing, like, he'll shoot the ball now. He hit mid-ranges. I mean, the dude has an offensive package that is crazy. And that's the thing about our team. We're loaded. We have guys that are willing to take over, guys that want to do it, guys that aren't afraid of the moment. And you just saw that in Markelle Fultz. I mean, we've seen it countless times with Paolo, and he has numerous, I think he has 3 30-point games now. Okay. And I think he has about 4 double-doubles now. So He's a baller. But Markel Fultz, along with Cole Anthony coming off the bench as well, those two guards right there, I mean, we have firepower.
Hold on. Is Cole Anthony my man that tried to dunk in the Timbs?
Yeah, that's that's a New York thing, man. That's a New York thing,
we did not forget about that, man. that was crazy. He was like, we got the gist of it, but nah, don't do that no more. Leave the Timbs back up in New York, man.
Yeah, Cole Anthony, that was bad.
Oh man.
That was real bad.
Nah, that was funny. That was
the worst dunk contest ever.
It just keeps getting worse and worse, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Like I don't even know a way they could bring it back at this point.
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't even watch it no more.
Yeah. I knew it got bad when I was like, I'm here for the 3-point contest. Like that's
right.
That's what's good now. And the skills challenge. Like nobody even watches that anymore. But I want to say one more thing about Markel Fultz, just because he's the hometown kid. Like the comment said right there, he is a forgotten gem.
Yes.
The way he was treated, man, up in Philadelphia was insane. I mean, also they shouldn't have took that pick. They should have took Tatum. I don't know why they took another point guard anyway. But the fact that when he came into the league, where he's at now is how he looked when he was in college and in high school. Because my little cousin told me about him. He just kept talking about Kale this, Kale that. I'm like, who is this guy? Playing 2K, people make players. And he just kept talking about him. So then when he got to the league and he couldn't shoot, I'm like, what's up with your man? He can't shoot. He's like, nah, bro. They did something. They broke his shot or something because it's crazy. Yeah. So I just want to say, man, shout out to him for getting back and shout out to Orlando for giving him that second chance. And we might have might have one of the best pick and roll situations with him and Paolo now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Definitely.
Just saying. So we got one more person. We got one more highlight. Is there somebody else you want to get to?
We got two more people. Let's talk about Franz Wagner right now.
No. That was a bad deal. You know where I'm going with this. Go ahead, man. I seen his potential.
He's 6'10", and this guy can finish with the best of them, man. I mean, this is against the Raptors right here. This is the third quarter right here. He's just going to drop off, I believe, a quick 11, 13 points. I mean, he slithers through the lane. He finishes through contact. And the best thing about him is he's 6'10". 6'10", he rebounds and grabs the ball, as you can see, and just go coast to coast with it. Watch this here. In between two people, layup, finish.
I'm about to cry. I'm
going to let y'all enjoy the clip for a second.
Oh, man, this is crazy. That's
he bobbled it, still finished it.
That's it right there. Yep. Nah, he was doing all this right before the Wizards traded him, bro. Like, he was one of them players that came off the bench, and you just knew his potential because he came over in that Lakers deal. And I was like, don't trade. Who was it? No, not Franz. It was Mo. It was Mo Wagner.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about
his brother.
But, his brother was good too. But nah.
Yeah.
His brother's a dog too.
His brother, I like his brother too.
Yeah.
He's nice.
So yeah,
their
game remind me of each other. That's why I confused the two. My bad, Wizards Nation. But yeah, their game is kind of the same. Like, and they can shoot. So to have, like you said, 6'10", I think his brother was about maybe 7 foot, maybe. I think
he's 7-footer.
7-footer. And can stretch the floor. Your whole team at this point.
Everybody can shoot.
Somebody said dog is a strong word, but sometimes you gotta recognize real, man.
Guys, said that. Pop that back up there.
There you go.
Oh yeah, he a Michigan State fan, so I understand why he'll say that.
Okay.
He went to Michigan, so he hating.
You gotta miss you. Michigan or Michigan State, because it'll get ugly in the comments.
Carl went to Michigan State, but Wagner, he went to Michigan.
Okay.
So
yep. That's why he's saying, I got you. The rivalry is real.
Everybody see the clips. Now, we might as well go ahead and say, I say the best. Now, Paolo is the best player, but I say the best clips for last.
Here we go.
This is the most exciting player we have. This guy here, he has probably the highest ceiling. No, him and Paolo probably neck and neck, I can say. But he has the freakish ceiling. Like, his ceiling is ridiculous. And that's Bo. Now, everybody's talking about the rookie coming out. Bo has similar skill as the rookie. 7'2" guy can put the ball on the floor and do everything a guard can do. This is Trae Young checking him. Watch this. Boop, pop. Finds an open shooter, knock down. We literally have 4, 5, 6, 10 point guards out there.
Look at that.
That's your boy right. That's your boy Mo right there.
That was too easy.
Look, grabs the ball.
Rebound.
It's time to go coast and coast. Oopsie.
Oh nah.
Come on, man. Look how hype everybody's getting off that. Look at the energy he brings. Like, it's ridiculous. We have so many different players that can impact the game in so many different ways that it's ridiculous. Our coach preaches positionless basketball. He said all we have to do is dominate the simple things, boxing out, talking on defense. You know, basketball is a game of runs. When we first started the season, we started off 0-5, but every game we played, we either had the lead and lost it, or the other team went up big on us early and we tracked it down, but we couldn't seal the deal at the end. And that's due to us not dominating the simple things. We kept trying to do too much in the beginning. Of course, you know, injury did play a big part. We didn't have none of our guards, and Franz Wagner and Jalen Suggs were forced to play the one for us. And those aren't their natural positions. Jalen Suggs, he's more of a 2 guard that can play the 1.
Yep.
But so we lost a lot of games really due to that. But now that we have our guards back, we have Bo getting his minutes, getting more reps. We have Paolo out there getting more reps. This thing is about to take off. We're getting guys back. Wendell Carter will be back soon. He's a big piece to what we got going on. So I'm very excited, man. And I feel like in the next couple months, after the All-Star break, we're going to be in a very good position in the East. We're going to be within the play-in, playoff race. So
now you see why I said what I said in the beginning about y'all possibly like the sleeper thing. I was like, see, now the roller coaster is there. Because at first you was like, man, look, you was being humble at first. It took the comments to bring it about. You see. Also, another thing, man, with the team is, are y'all the Orlando Durkios? Like everybody got the same hairstyle? Like what's going on down there, man? That's the team chemistry you need, though.
Yeah, you know, we got a team for the young guys, man. And they really like each other. They really enjoy being around each other. They want to see each other win. We have guys that don't never play, but we had a lot of injuries in the beginning. They was forced into action, and they balled out, and they still getting minutes now because of that. And it's not even hurting the team's chemistry or nothing at all because everybody want to see everybody play, everybody want to see everybody ball, and everybody want to win. And that's the chemistry, and it's beautiful, the cohesiveness. And I feel like that's a big reason why we're going to go to where we're going to go.
Yeah, I agree with that comment, Olo. My bad, bro. I'm gonna botch your name, son. So, hey, Olo, that's a great comment right there. It definitely will come down to coaching. But right now, Orlando, as a great man once said, everybody eats, B, and that's what's going on right now. Everybody eating.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take a quick break. You know, I want to tell everybody again, don't forget to like this. If you like what's going on here, we got many more episodes to come. We got a boatload of things going on over here at Refuse to Lose. Like I said, we got the Instagram chats with the NBA, the NFL, and the college. Again, if you want to join that, drop your name in the chat or the comment section once this video goes out, and we'll be sure to add you there. For real, don't forget to share this video. Also, I mean, we are doing a lot of talking about Orlando. Some people probably didn't know Orlando still had a basketball team.
Oh, man.
Now y'all know. Because, look, I mean, we said it earlier about the media, right? But what we doing over here is we the new media. So, new media, opening new doors, introducing them to new people. Subscribe, because we got, like I said, we got way more stuff coming. And now we're going to get back to the show. I got 2 more things I want to ask you before we get out of here.
Okay.
Again, we talked about the awards the first time you was on here. A lot of people have recently been having issues with the where the All-Star game was set up, you know, with the whole resetting the clock and then playing to a certain cap. I just want to get your take on that before you get out of here. How you feel about it? Okay.
I feel like it's gonna make them compete more because they like it's like playing. Let's say you go to the park, you know, and y'all playing the game going to 11. That game gonna be more intense rather than y'all going to the park, setting up a game clock and doing 2 10-minute quarters. Because at the end of the day, when you playing, it's like I got more time. But when you go into that number, you ain't got no time. You only got them numbers. You know.
That's true.
So I feel like it's gonna bring out more competition with these guys, and the fact that they're picking their own teams, it's even more fun. It takes you back to like you at the park, you know. So I like all of it really. I like a lot of the changes the NBA is doing. To be honest, with the awards and all that stuff, like the world is changing. Like the players are changing. You know, you got to adapt to that. And you're giving your viewers more, people that truly love basketball. Like the All-Star weekend, it should be about, you know, the best players. You know, you get your 5, I get my 5, and let's do this. You know, like that's way better than the fans just voting for everybody who's starting and all that. That's way better than that. You know, just vote the players and let the players pick and let them bump. And I like it.
Okay. I mean, I had a rebuttal to that to say if you didn't like it, but you said you like it. So my second question is out the window. You know how we end this thing, man. You know, if you gotta say one more thing to the Orlando Magic fan or get your last word off, you can talk to your Moist Towelette Steelers. Go ahead. Go ahead, get your last word off.
At the Steelers.
Hey man, I got rep for the Bengals. I got rep for the Bengals when you on here. I ain't talking about the Cowboys today.
I know. You can't do that now. You can't talk about the Bengals unless the Cowboys win. That grants you access to the Bengals. Okay.
All right,
if y'all lose, then you just take the L and just relax.
All right, I got you. I got to accept that new rule. So I let the group when the group hit us, that's the new rule. If the Cowboys lose, I gotta just go back and wait. Hey, Carl, don't be taking my stuff neither, man.
But here we go, man. Magic, we finally got us one. I mean, Franz Wagner is an excellent piece as well. I never thought he was like the guy, but he is a guy, and he's a great piece. But Paolo Banchero is the guy. He has no flaw in his offensive game. Of course, his jump shot can get a little better as far as his 3-ball, but his mid-range is excellent. Post moves excellent. Finishing excellent. Ball handling for his size excellent. So, I mean, we have a bright future ahead of us. Coach Mose, I like what he's been preaching. He's not complicating things. He's letting everybody play how they play. He's not like making Bobo a big man. No, go ahead and be a guard. You play like a guard. Go ahead and be out there and do your thing. Friends, we know you like to get to the basket. We're gonna get you curling off the screen so you can get you some direct lines to the basket. Like I like what I see, and everybody love each other. So let's go Magic. Hopefully get up in them playoffs, and if you get in them playoffs, better watch out.
Hey,
better watch out.
Man, I know y'all getting in the playoffs. Look, you say you're gonna sprinkle a little fairy dust. Man, we know y'all getting in the playoffs, man. Right now in the East is a shakeup. I would say the East is top heavy right now. It looks like a lot of teams are the same because of the records, but y'all definitely got a shot. The Wizards or the Bulls might bottom out. Go ahead.
I just want the Heat fans to know we coming for the number 1 spot in Florida. I'm letting them know right now.
Oh, y'all known for more than Disney World this year, huh? I got you. Hey, Dave, I hope you hear that, man. Y'all better step it up. Step it up. And they young.
Doghouse.
Hey, they about to be done, son, in the doghouse. But again, man, we appreciate you all for joining in, man. Y'all had the comment section lit, especially my man from up there in Detroit. And my man, I see that new name. Whoever that Olu guy is, man, shout out to you, man. He show up every week, whenever we live. So shout out to him too, man. And again, like this video, subscribe to Refuse to Lose. Share this video because we are going to chop it up. We might not chop this one up because this was a special edition one. Also, the Instagram chats, again, NBA, college, NFL, baseball is coming soon. We might even start a boxing one. drop your name in the comments. We'll add you to that. Again, it's all barbershop talk. So if it's not for the week, I'll tell you that, because we're gonna bring up receipts.
Definitely.
Man, we're gonna bring up receipts. You better make sure your facts is ready. Your opinions can change, but you better make sure your opinion is better than your first statement, because boy, we will get on you. And this is Refuse to Lose.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.